Hi, my name is Phoebe Whitney, and this semester I'm working on a research proposal just as the rest of you are. My question for this action research is, can an influence in fluency significantly impact comprehension in underachieving readers? So I have 43 students that I teach daily. I'm an ELAR teacher at Crowley ISD, and out of those 43 students, 37% are underachieving readers or are not reading on grade level. Through the baseline testing, the Fontes and Pinnell baseline system, I have found that these students seem to be of regular intelligence. However, they have slow reading rate, which I believe is affecting their comprehension abilities. So during the baseline test, I asked them to summarize the story, and usually the students who have under 70 words per minute have significant issues with retelling a story or even digging deeper past surface level questions. So my theory is that if these students would increase their fluency, then their comprehension abilities or comprehension successes would follow along right behind their fluency increases. So my plan is to work with these 16 students who are below a third grade reading level, hopefully at least 2 times a week, in a one-on-one conference with me where I will first have them read a story to me, a short passage, and I will time them as far as to see what their reading rate is. And then after that, I will ask them 1 or 2 questions and maybe ask them to summarize the story, and graph it on some sort of a chart that I plan to make. Then I will read the story to them, demonstrating correct expression and prosody for them to hopefully gain more meaning from it than they gained when they read it on their own. After that, I will have them reread the story themselves while I'm timing them again, and then go ahead and ask them to summarize the story a second time and ask them 2 higher level thinking questions. At that point, I will graph that on a different paper, a different chart, so that I can, or perhaps the same chart, maybe just with a different title on the side, so that I can see if their fluency, when it's increasing, if their comprehension is also increasing at the same rate or almost the same rate. I am wondering if I'm getting a little too technical there with the graphs. Maybe just comparing their scores would be good enough, but I feel like for me, since I'm a visual person, seeing their scores on a graph, and if their fluency and comprehension are increasing at the same time, that would help me see if if the fluency is affecting the comprehension and helping in that area. So some of the research that I found that I thought was pretty cool is that there is a belief that because students are laboring so much over the decoding of a text and their reading rate is so slow, that they are not able to exert much energy towards the comprehension. So yes, they may be getting 100% accuracy as far as the words, but their reading rate may be 50 words per minute, and they're not able to tell you what they read because they've focused so much on the decoding. Also, from our text, the gunning text, I read that their short-term memory is very overloaded when they're reading so slowly that by the time they get to the end of a story, they've forgotten the beginning and the middle. So I think that with these with this research that I've seen, that increasing their fluency is significantly going to increase their comprehension. I look forward to your comments and suggestions and to watching your videos as well. Thank you.